Hi guys, my name is Emily Gonzalez and this is my persuasive speech. So, present day we're experiencing a technological revolution unlike any other. While I'm an avid technology user and supporter, I do think it is important to look at the long-term effects constant technology is having on the development of our children and on our parenting. So everywhere you look, parents are using iPads and iPhones with mindless games in order to entertain and quiet their kids. While I do think technology can be used as an excellent tool to enhance learning, I believe parents are abusing its convenience and allowing their devices to parent their children for them. So parents need to stop using entertainment devices to maintain their children. You see it all the time. A kid will be throwing a tantrum in a restaurant or a grocery store, and in order to quiet them down, the parents will shove an iPad in their hand. By doing this, parents are not engaging in their children or teaching them self-control, and instead they're encouraging self-indulgent behavior and showing them to rely on an outside source for solace. Many will argue that by giving them these devices when they're having a fit saves people in the store from annoyance and from the parents from having to be embarrassed. But while in the short term it might seem like the best option, having a child who cannot self-soothe is going to create bigger problems as they continue into adolescence. Having to go through the same process and over again with a child might be grueling, but at the end, taking the time to teach your kids to behave will save you a headache in the future. Constant technology exposure can also limit children's creative thinking. Using technology as your one and only tool to teach kids can actually have negative effects. Too much of it can halt your child's imaginative development, and relying solely on technology prevents them from coming up with their own made-up problems and solutions. So some would argue with me that technology is a huge vital tool to teaching children and should be taken advantage of, and I do agree that certain devices are excellent tools for teaching kids and working on their critical thinking skills. However, with the amount of time kids spend staring into screen learning, they should also be outside learning and applying it to real world experiences. That way they can apply what they're learning through the screen into reality. Too much technology is also deterring kids from playing outside, socializing with other kids, and promoting unhealthy lifestyles. In order for kids to thrive, they need to be exerting energy, interacting with other kids, and learning to get fresh air and sunshine regularly. So when kids stay inside all day staring at a screen, they aren't getting enough exercise, and if used at extremely high levels, can develop antisocial behavior that will follow into adulthood. This can also lead to a negative impact on children's life attention span. Many parents will argue with me that my argument is overdramatic and there's no feasible negative effect of technology, but we're already beginning to see the effects it's having on our society. Our childhood obesity rate is skyrocketing. Newfound attention disorders are becoming more and more prevalent, and it's very possible that one huge culprit to these issues is too much time in front of a screen and not enough time spent outside. So there's no question that technology is an awesome and useful tool in society. I'm not here to tell everyone to ditch their devices and give their kids rocks to play with, but what I am saying is it's important to balance. Limiting how much time your child spends in front of a screen will severely help their motor development, social skills, and psychological development in the future. Thank you guys.